Hey guys, welcome back. So today is a huge Makeup Geek haul. I am so excited to share with you what I have purchased and what they have sent me. I have been such a huge fan of Makeup Geek eyeshadows for so long that when they contacted me and asked me if I wanted to pick out some of their brushes and pigments, which I've purchased in the past as well, I was so excited and I just felt really I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the ones that are my favorites and just the things that I think that you guys would really like. And as always, all of the links will be below. And this is a good mix of some things that I did purchase on my own and then some things that they sent me. So it's kind of a mixture of both. So let me go ahead and start out with the makeup brushes because I haven't really talked a whole lot about this on my channel. I think I've only done like maybe one video, and threw it in a favorites. So here are all of their eye brushes. A really beautiful color. They don't feel cheap. They feel very sturdy. I have not had any of these come off when I've used them, and I have really fallen in love with these brushes. Okay, so the first one is the Smoky Eye brush. This is just almost like a fatter version of the pencil brush. I like to use this in my outer V and crease area. It does a great job of getting the color to be super precise, and just it's a nice brush that you could use on your outer corner and in your crease. The next brush is the outer V. There's not much difference between this one and the Smoky Eye, except that this is just a little bit longer, and then the Smoky Eye brush is just a little bit fatter at the tip of it. So really you could just do one or the other, but they're both super nice. And I love how precise it gets right in the corner and outer V area. The next one is the pointed crease brush, and I love this to place really precise color. If you are wanting a super precise crease color, this is the brush for you because it does a great job of blending, but just being really exact as to where you want to put your color. So that is the pointed crease brush. A really nice. I've just been really enjoying these a lot. And this is the soft dome brush. This is just basically your blending brush, but it is tapered, which is great because you can just get more of an exact blend when you're blending out your color. All of these are incredibly soft. I can't stress enough at how this one is my favorite one out of all of them. I call this brush the 2-in-1 because it basically does two jobs in one. This is the stiff dome brush, and as you can see, it's beveled here on the sides, kind of like the Bobbi Brown blush brush that we love so much. And what I really like about this brush is that when you are wanting to apply your crease or outer V color, it does the job of a pointed crease brush or pencil brush as to where you want to apply the color, yet it blends it out perfectly. So you don't have to use 2 or 3 different brushes in order to get the look that you're wanting to go for. So what I did today is I used this as my crease brush and also my outer V, so I could really just blend in the colors. And I love, if you can see how it gets so precise in that crease right there and just kind of blending out. So this is by far my favorite eye brush from Makeup Geek. I've been using this brush like crazy. And then finally, this is the bent liner brush. I have issues with liner. I'm a liner challenged, and this makes it so much easier to apply gel liner by just really getting an exact line right at your lash line. And I love this. I love how it's bent there, so it's virtually mistake-free. Sent me 5 face brushes. Totally and completely fell in love with them. That's all I've been using since I got them. I can't tell you how soft they are. They are softer than Bobbi Brown. They're softer than MAC. And I feel like when you pay $30 for a brush, it shouldn't shed and it should feel soft and not scratchy against your face. These are so affordable, yet they never shed. And that's the main thing about my MAC brushes. I stopped buying MAC brushes a long time ago just because of the shed factor and how they're just really scratchy against my face. So these are amazing face brushes. This is the foundation stippling brush, and basically you can stipple in your foundation and then also blend it. And this handle is longer than the others. This one I've been using the most. And then you have the face buffer brush, which is just your typical round face brush, and then the angled stippling brush, which is really nice because you can get right underneath your eyes and in the hollows of your cheeks if you wanted to contour. So this is kind of like a 2-in-1 brush as well. This is basically preference. You know, you might not need all 3 of them, but if I were going to tell you which one to get, I really like the foundation stippling one, just because you can it's just easier to work with since the handle is longer. So super soft. I mean, you can just see how I'm just rubbing it back and forth, how just soft they are, and they're sturdy, and I love these colors. I like how she put a classic kind of grayish taupe and then just like a brown brush. I just really like, it's not like the typical black, it's kind of different, which I like. So this is the cheek highlighter brush. I mainly use this to blending out my concealer under my eyes, and if you want to see, this is the MAC 130. It is pretty much the exact same brush, but it's softer and it's less expensive, which is always nice. Yeah, I can't even tell you, like, this is like feeling silk, and this is just kind of like, it's okay, it's soft, but this is like, out of this world. So this is the smooth rounded blush brush. So for me, I feel like that is a little too tiny to be a blush brush. I like my blush brushes to be kind of fatter here on the sides to really, you know, emphasize that cheek. But what I've been using this for is a highlighter brush. I compared this one to the MAC 109, and it's almost the same size. The problem with the MAC 109 is that it is so unsoft. It's not soft at all, and it sheds like a beast. So I have been using this religiously just for that highlighter right on the cheek. I would not grab this one for my blush. That's the only thing I have to say. I wouldn't grab it for my blush, but I would grab it for highlighter, and it's pretty much exactly like the MAC 109, but it's cheaper and it does not shed whatsoever. Moving on to the pigments. I have 6 pigments here that they sent me. I think I have 6 more that I purchased on my own, but I think I've already reviewed those. And these are beautiful. I'm usually not a pigment person because of the glitter factor, but a lot of these are so buttery smooth that you wouldn't even know that they are pigments with like chunky glitter fallout. So the first one is called Kryptonite. Kryptonite. Beautiful, almost antique gold color. Love Next one is called Nightlife, and this is like a taupey mauve shade. Isn't that a gorgeous shade? Just a really versatile, just a very pretty complex mauve-y pinky color. Ooh. New Year's Eve, and this has a lot of glitter specks, so this would be perfect for like a really special occasion. But that would be perfect for like a center highlight. So that is New Year's Eve. Next one I really like, and it's called Sweet Dreams. This one is a little bit more, I don't want to say matte, but it's not so glittery. I really like that a lot. See that? It's not chunky, it's just very everyday, so pretty and smooth. Called Enchanted. And, oh, that's pretty. It's like a burgundy color. Very pretty. Enchanted. Beautiful, especially with greens. That's going to be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then the last one, this one I was most excited about. You know, it's very similar to Club and to any of those other greenish brown colors, but this is so interesting is that when I take it off, it's so finely milled that you could probably use the cap for like the next 6 applications, but it's beautiful. Absolutely, I don't even want to touch it. It's so gorgeous. This goes on so incredibly smooth. Oh my gosh, I'm like, that's just insane. It's just the different. Are you dying? I am so dying over that color. Isn't that beautiful? It's almost more complex than Club. It's like it has some purple in there. It's like a purpley green brown. It is stunning. and that's Insomnia if I haven't already said it, but I just hope that you guys can get the beauty of that shade. Next thing I purchased was the Makeup Geek Immortal Gel Liner. I really wanted to give this a try since I love black tracks so much, and this is super black. If you were looking for a really, really dark black eyeliner, this would be the one that I would go for sure. Okay, so now let's get on to the eyeshadows. I have 8 more eyeshadows to add to my collection, and I cannot wait to show you. So I'm going to start out with the one that I'm wearing on my lid today, and it's called Shimmermint. It's a very pretty minty green color. So smooth. I mean, I don't even really need to tell you guys how beautifully pigmented and smooth these shadows are. They're just in a class all its own. So that is Shimmermint. Very pretty. The next one is called Mermaid. I thought that this would be a really pretty springy color, or very pretty. The next blue shade is called Nautica, and this really reminded me of one of my favorite MAC shadows, which is called, I can't remember, but I'll put it right here. And I just love navy blues with like peaches, browns. This would look really pretty in the crease, and then if you wore a peach smoothie like on your lid, gorgeous. So again, very smooth and buttery, a beautiful shade, and very wearable. This almost has a really pretty dimension to it. Like, I just want to say it like a purpley iridescent or almost pink when you smooth it out, and that's not going to come across on camera, but I'm telling you, it's gorgeous. It's called Goddess. It's a very pretty orangey brown. I really like that shade a lot, and oh, just gorgeous. These shadows just never ever cease to amaze me. Beautiful. Goddess right there. Brown Sugar. It's more of like a mauvey brown. Oh, love it. That would go really pretty with the Goddess color. I am so excited to play with these. Maybe I'll do like a spring tutorial with these. They are just stunning. Taupey brown color, and it's called Homecoming. It's almost like a patina type color, isn't it? It's very pretty. It has it's just so smooth. I mean, nothing is better than loving the color of an eyeshadow and then actually getting that color payoff that you see in the container, because there's so many times where I would buy an eyeshadow and I absolutely love the color, but it's swatched horribly, it applied like crap. But you just don't get any of that with these shadows. They just never ever disappoint. So this is a beautiful color right there. That's a Homecoming. I mean, I have not ever been disappointed one time in any of these shadows. So that is beautiful. The last two are really pretty burgundy shades. This is called Burlesque, which is just almost the same, along the same lines as that pigment I showed, and then Bitten. This is like a matte version of Burlesque. Very pretty Burlesque shades. And Bitten. So they're very much similar. This just has a little bit of more of like a little, this has a little bit more frost to it. This is a matte. So let me know what you think below. I absolutely 100% stand by my recommendations from Makeup Geek. I think that this brand is such a gem and so 100% worth the money, and I absolutely love this brand so much. So let me know what you think below. I will have all of the according links to all of the products shown below if you are interested in purchasing any of them, and I will have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.